Okay, I'm back. Fine, he has holes in his carapace. Okay, that's better. That's a better, better description. So, it looks like the Fortune Street game that's going on in the background is going a lot better. Which means I can actually unlock the next board finally. But anyway, that's not important. This is what's important. I don't want to talk to Nokia in Kowloon. She's insane. I do want to wait and see if I can maybe get some more quests, though, before I start grinding these out. So. I also opened my window a bit because actually seems to be a nice breeze going on outside. It's not frickin' cold as hell. Do I want to go to floor 1 or do I want to go to floor... Because I usually have to say hi to her at floor 1 before I go anywhere else. But I imagine since my hacker rank went up, I probably have to go to the next floor and explore the next area. Or not. Hi. You're Akino's friend, right? I have a request for you. Oh, that's right. You're the Cyber Sleuth. I'll send the case at... Like, just give me the case now. Like, allow me to access it remotely. Expanding the Nokia core. I want to help Akino, but I am totally powerless. I need you to help instead. Now let me get more friendship out of it. Hold on before I... Let me just make sure it didn't move elsewhere. It didn't. Like, seriously, like, can I have, like, a watch where I can just accept requests on the go? That seems like that would be very handy. Oh, you came to see me? Thanks, dude. I'm a newbie in the Rebels. My name's Yasu. I'll give the case details in just a sec, but first, there's something I want to check. Basically, I just need to know, are you a member of the Rebels? What are you? What aren't you? What do you mean? That seems a bit vague. Akino didn't mention you, but it seems like you want to join the Rebels. So please, keep watch over Akino. That is your duty. You're the one who changed her, so it's the least you can do. If you let her get into danger, I will never forgive you. And, well, I love her, so... What do you mean? I'm screwed. I love her, but I like her, and I want to leap around, too. But please don't make fun of me. I'm being serious. I don't know what I'm going to do. There are rumors that some of the hackers who Akino invited to join us have something against her. I'm powerless. If anything should happen, I need to protect Akino. Thanks. Akino is in Kowloon level 1 now. Go on and look for her. I don't want to look for her. I really don't. Oh, okay, so I was right for the samurai question. That's good. Who is the Undead Digimon King, born from a nasty computer virus. Well, Undead King is obviously my Otismon. Because he's a virus type and he's an undead monster. Nope, she's old school, so that won't fly here. Okay. Okay, let's put, let me see. Right, it's still these three. I feel like Woodmon will actually level up soon, too, which is interesting. And I feel like we've had Woodmon for a while. I don't know, Datamon could have died, Blizz. He could have died once. I could have just rebuilt him, I don't know. I don't know, Blizz. I'm already resigned to this discussion. Huh? Is that okay? I'm asking you to do your best to watch over her secretly. If there's an emergency, that's a different story. Otherwise, just watch her from afar. That's what a real man... No! Huh? What is it? You want to join the rebels? You'll join, right? You wouldn't have talked for so long about this if you weren't interested. Why should I join such a shady group? Do it for Eden, for the Digimon. Those problems will be there whether I join or not. And anyway, I'm the last person who could change things. I never got good grades in school, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a job. There's no way I'm going to change anything. That doesn't matter. There will come a time when we and the Digimon need all the help we can get, even the little things you can do. Also, if you join the rebels, your grades will get better. What? You will get a girlfriend. You'll even find a job. Really? I don't actually know. Everyone gets different results. But I believe in you. You can do it. I believe in you. It's been a while since I heard someone say that to me. You're being truthful with me. Alright, it's a deal. I'll join the rebels. Really? Awesome? Thanks. Awesome, that's amazing, Akino. You have a gift for recruiting, you know? Yasu, coming to a sentiment near you. Actually, now that I think about it, you're actually really pretty. Is it okay for me to date the leader? That might be a problem. That jerk is pushing his luck. How can he just make a pass at Akino so casually? I'm gonna put a stop to this. I'm gonna beat the crap out of this guy. Wow, let me go, Slim. Let me at him. Let me at him. This is great. I'm gonna tell everyone about this. They have to know about how I met a hot girl. No, wait, don't. Huh, hot girl, you say? Hee hee hee. Nokia, you did it. Yeah, apparently I'm a hot girl. No, not that. You successfully recruited them. Oh yeah, that's great. Are you seriously more happy about being called hot? But of course you did it. Haven't you gotten used to the fact that you're the leader now? Thanks, but we still need more members. Also, my ability to lead is not quite there yet either. I still can't face Yuko or Faye. They are too strong. I see. Maybe if we got stronger. Oh, no. I didn't mean you guys. I'm worried that I don't have what it takes. Not enough practice, maybe? Not enough practice, maybe? Wait, what? Did I read that twice? Yeah, me neither, actually. All I need is a bit of motivation. Huh, really? Motivation. Well, anyway, staying around here trying to figure this out won't do any good. Right, time to go recruit more hackers. Let's go. Oh. Wow, Akino's so brave, so tender. I'm falling for her. Ah, she's getting away. I've got to protect her. Looks like Nokia's going to Kowloon. Hey. We're already in Kowloon. Okay, so I got that right. Not that I didn't think I would. Did that... I think that finished, so I think I need to change that. Which I can do that at the next station, which... Hopefully she's not, like, just on floor 1 or something. Right, we need to go here really quick. We gonna... do that. You've only had like one Digivolution today, which is kind of interesting. I haven't made a whole lot of progress. I feel like we need to go to level 5. Now that I think about it. Because we did get a rank up recently, and usually when we're in one of these quests, it's like, oh hey, oh wait, no, no. Okay, never mind. Guess we're going back to 2. I guess we're just gonna be watching her for a while as she, like, tries to recruit people or something. I really hope this is what we're supposed to be doing, just going like to each floor or something. Because it just said Kowloon, it didn't say which floor, so... There we go. Let's observe. Hey, do you want to join the rebels to help protect the Digimon, please? I understand your feelings towards Digimon, but I honestly doubt the rebels are going to change anything. That all depends on how hard we try. The team has just been set up recently, right? You guys are no match for the Zaxxons. Whether we are or not, we still have to try. You have to try, are you sure? Yes, because if we don't, no matter how much time goes by, the Digimon situation won't change. Wow, hold on there. You're that girl who's been going around asking hackers to join you, aren't you? Who are you? Oh, wait, stop. I don't want to get dragged into this. Oh, but, wait! Hey, who are you? You're let the guy who was trying to recruit get away. Wahaha, you don't know about me because you're an outsider. Huh? Outsider. I am feared, loathed, despised, and shunned by the hacker community. I am a legendary hacker of infamy. Legendary hacker of infamy? Don't legendary and infamy mean pretty much the same thing? Huh? Oh, I get it. You're the annoying comic relief character, right? Well, if you're looking for a moron position, I'm afraid I'm not hiring right now. We've got too many morons as it is. Huh? What did you say? I think what she meant to say is, I'm the moron character, so we're not hiring you. Oh no, this is a bad situation. Say what? Oh, that's it. I'm gonna pound your face into dust. Oh, so you're gonna fight me then? You want a battle? You think this might foreshadow something? Exactly. You get it, Gabumon. Well, if that's how you want it, bring it on. Akino is in danger. Slim. Huh? Slim? Ah, who the hell are you? Are you her backup? Well, I don't have time for this. Let's finish this. Let's see. Oh, hi, Black War Greymon. Feed him soup. That's not how it went, Nick. Honestly, I might just make a team of vaccine types here. I feel like that's the best move. Yeah, soup was involved. I'm not doubting that, but again, it's not exactly how it went down. This is called Terra Destroyer. But whatever. I guess you have electric and fire. Zero? Well, that's not good. What? Who is this guy? He's so strong. What is this? I thought he was all talk, but... Ha ha ha, you lose. We have to help Nokia. With all our strength. Oh, okay. Agumon, Gabumon, what happened to your bodies? I am War Greymon. I am Metal Garurumon. Our desire to help Nokia has made us Digivolve. Digivolve? Come on, Nokia, let's do this. We will show you our power. Slim, please do your best. One more time. Your health and stats are back to full now. When did he shoot Tai? Good question, Mega. Hand of fate. Arrgh! I think I want to use Ice Archery, actually. It's not you. I've always been a fan of that great tornado ability that he does sometimes. Let's see. Like, I don't think this will actually kill him because he's a Mega type, but we'll find out. That's what I thought. I should have realized. Oh, maybe you can get the kill on him now, at least. Wow, that looks like exactly like it does in the anime, that attack. I guess that technically does too. I actually got medals from both of them. I guess I'm not such a legendary infamous hacker after all. Darn. We did it! And thank you too, Slim, but why are you here? I mean... I see, you were worried about me. Well, sorry about that. Akino, that was amazing. Agumon and Gabumon got so strong. Yasu, did you ask Slim to... Yes, I did. To be honest, I'm sorry. I know it's a bit much, but I was worried. Also, you don't need to call me Yasu. Just Yasu's fine. Yeah, I got you. Thanks, Yasu. Oh no, that's not it. It's... Never mind. From now on, we all do our best as members of the Rebels, okay? Eh? What? What's wrong? Woohoo! Alright. See you later. That guy had a red liquid coming from his nose. What was that about? That's evidence of a direct hit to the love center of his brain by my fair... Who says that? Who in their right mind says that? Nobody but Nokia, I guess. Nokia's the only one who says that. Yes, you can, Mega, and ban her away. Girls are like Digimon, we're always evolving. Anyway, Agumon and Godmon, you guys really turned up the impressive looking Digimon. It's all thanks to you. We Digimon can only become really strong when we have a close relationship with our master. I will get as strong as I can to protect you. More Greymon, Metal Garurumon, I thank you both. You are the best Digimon I could have asked for. Right, let's get pumped up. Rebels, time to go kick some ass! Just because you said kick ass doesn't mean that you're cool. Just saying. And how was Miss Nokia Cherrymon? Well, she's not the kind of girl to give up easily. Anyway, that's interesting about Agumon and Godmon digivolving. I assume this will make the rebel activities even more intense than before. Attention will now be paid to the activities of hers that were previously ignored. Maybe she'll be able to change minds after all. Huh? You don't know? Any great historical figure who changes the world is inevitably not appreciated in their own time. They say there is a thin line between foolishness and genius. Perhaps they are right. Well, this case was a success. Thank you for the effort you put in. Let's not compare Nokia to, like, any historical figure, please. You can do it, you robot. I believe in you. Oh, we got more friendship. You kids and your Digimon are all growing so fast, more than you realize. It's really a lovely sight to see unfold right in front of me. I need to discuss Nokia of the Rebels. Can you come to Eden? I understand. I'll send a formal request to your office concerning this matter. Okay, that was out of the blue, but okay. Nokia has a stronger Digimon than we do. That's depressing. Yeah, I know, right? Never thought I would hate a character as much as I hate Micah from Red Dead Redemption. Then Nokia comes along. Nokia's agenda, a motto and a theme music for Team Rebel. I guess. And see, the thing is, like, I was kind of coming around a little bit when she was recruiting the first guy, but, like, then she said that pheromone comment, and I don't know, she's just weird. What was I doing? Oh, right. I have some concerns about Nokia. There's something I need to ask you. Oh, memory up. I'll take that. So we need to go to the forums. We need to go to the Nintendo Insider forums. That's the thing, though, like, Blizz. Like, I agree with that logic, but, like, so many characters in this game have very unlikable personalities. There's honestly not many of, like, the main cast that I like. Except Kyoko and Matayoshi, honestly. Thanks for your coming. How's the Cyber Sleuth business going for you? I see. Sorry, that was what I sent the request about. Okay, I'll get straight to the point. I want you to put an end to Nokia's activities with the rebels. Do you understand? Her existence is nothing but an annoyance to me. I want to unite all the hackers once more under my leadership and restore order to Eden. It would be better to cooperate? Of course you say that. This world, this Eden, do you like it? I see. I love Eden. How about we go for a short walk? I want to feel more at one with Eden. Right, let's go to the Eden community area. Yeah, Yukio's fine. I don't like Nokia, though. I do not like Nokia. She, next to, like, frickin' Jimiken, she's my least favorite right now. There. How about we talk on that bench? Let's talk on this bench. There's another guy here. He might want to know what we're talking about. The bench has an icon. Just as I thought, it is indeed a good place. Do you know why Eden was created? Eden was created to set the mind free. This world is the pursuit of a dream to free itself from the shackles of the earthly body. Eden is a truly unique place where people are freed from the obligations of their everyday lives, where they can express their true selves. The developers of Eden worked themselves to the bone trying to achieve such an ideal world. The developers passed their enthusiasm on to the users, and Eden became a haven for virtuous as they gathered here. But what has become of Eden now? The hackers are on the rampage, oppressing the weak with their evil will. Such are the reports of flooding in. The world is in turmoil. Eden, as it is now, is not how it was supposed to be, not at all. I understand them, the developers who poured their hearts and souls into the great ideal that Eden represents. So for that reason, I want to protect Eden. More than that, it's my duty to do so. I will preserve their legacy. Nokia is a good kid. She genuinely loves Eden and Digimon from the bottom of her heart. The hackers, well, tamers really, who follow her, they are the same as her. So I don't want them to get mixed up in any of this. Myself and those self-centered, egotistical hackers are the only ones who should be at risk. You are the only one who can stop her. Please, I need you to convince her. Just the answer I'd expect from you. You get my point, but you can't abandon Nokia, is that it? You are very kind. You always were, even back then. What? That time you sneaked into the head office of Kamishiro? Even then, you were always running around cornered for everyone else. Or concerned. Cornered. Slim, isn't it? I tried to contact Nokia, but it seems she was caught up in inviting someone to join us, so I didn't get through to her. She said I should contact you if I was ever in any trouble. I'm in a bit of a trouble here. I'm in Kowloon. Please come and help me. What? Wait, no, stop. It seems like an emergency. Aren't you going to help him? I'll come too. Okay, well, as long as you're gonna come help me, that's fine, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna do something slightly different as well. I'm gonna go back to 4 to see if it's here. If we can move that thing now, which we still can't. I guess we go to 3 now, or maybe... I wish they'd say which floor they're on. Like... Let me do this really. Maybe... Anyway, this is what I was going to do. Because I'm kind of in a training phase, and considering these guys Don't need CAM anymore. Maybe I should just focus on some of my lower types, and I'll switch back if I need the others. So we'll have like another vaccine, another data, and another virus. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'll put Zudomon in because he is an ultimate, just to have an ultimate with us. I'll put you in because you're from Renamon, and Renamon's awesome. And virus, either Wolf Boy or Woodmon. I think Woodmon's going to evolve soon, so I guess I'll make it Woodmon. So we'll do that. You think you hate Murray too because she doesn't like help you when you need to know where it... Well, I can't really blame her for that. Like, that's not really her fault. It's just, again, it's hard to know where to go, and it's like the characters could, like again, that guy could have said, oh, I'm on Kowloon level 4, instead of just, oh, I'm in Kowloon. Okay, let me look through, like, 3 floors before I find the right one. I don't think all the characters suck. There's some good ones. Like, I like Kyoko, I like Matayoshi, Yuko. I'm coming around to liking her. He has a Machine Dramon. Was not expecting that. Okay, so because I have a Machine Dramon with me, it's probably safe to assume that I don't need to be on level 1. Don't worry, I have this Machine Dramon I can use to destroy everything. Wait, no, that hurts. Stop! Ah! Huh? Did I say such selfish things? You're talking out of your ass. What? No! Don't lie to me, you called me a has-been hacker, didn't you? No, it wasn't me, I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything about you. Slim, is this Yugo from the Saxons? Please, help! I'm just trying to help out Nokia by getting this has-been hacker to join us, but, well, then this happened. What? Ah, Slim, Yugo, help! A has-been hacker, eh? You'll need to change with the times, too, I suppose. You're gonna stand up for that little shrimp? He was mocking us hackers. So what? If what the little shrimp blurted out is enough to hurt your pride, then I guess your pride is pretty easily hurt, don't you think? What? What are you talking about? Now you're mocking me too? I could easily smash a pathetic poser like you to pieces. Pieces. Come on, let's go. I don't care if they call you a living legend, that's just a load of hot air. Slim, let's do it. Bring it on. Oh wow, there's some good Digimon here. Mega Seadramon. Okuamon. And Armadillomon Big Version. I know he has another name, but whatever. Okay, so neutral, virus, data. I'm trying to think of who I want to bring out here. I probably don't want Woodmon in. I guess I'll just bring out the main team. I love how I changed, but ended up needing to go to this anyway. Let's see. I need to be careful with Rapidmon. She had a better fire tech. Okay, this will just kill me. This will not do much, but whatever. Get him, Cherrymon. Or me, I guess. Nope, it'll be Cherrymon. It'll be Growlmon, actually. Did Starmon just max level? He did. Evolution time. So this is the power of Yugo, the Zaxxons. He's on a whole different level from me. He had the ability to change, improve. If you want, you can visit the Zaxxon forum. Our door is open to everyone. That's what I expect from Yugo the Zaxxons. Demonic strength and an ability to bring new members in with ease. I would have been better to do this with Nokia. Tell me, why did you join her rebel team? Huh? Why? Well, I suppose it's because Nokia is honest. I like Eden. Actually, to be honest, it's more than that. I'm a complete Eden fanatic. I hate what Eden has become. So I want to do something about it, but I had no idea what I should do. I was lost. Nokia has protected Eden and Digimon in her own straightforward and honest way. When I saw this, I felt like a fool, like I needed to do something, anything. So I decided I would help Nokia with her simple, honest approach. Huh? Ah, speak of the devil, I'm getting a call from Nokia. I've got to go and take this. It doesn't look like we can stop her. Slim, I have a favor to ask of you. Could you please protect her? Nokia, I mean. You and I are similar, actually. We're being led on wild goose chase. But please be ready. Next time we meet, we will be enemies. What? Oh, I guess we are trying to... Yeah. He asked you to protect her. At first, the case was just to hinder her activities, wasn't it? That boy is confused. From what I'm hearing from your story, it sounds like his feelings for Eden and sense of duty are just teenage angst. Well, that's good. Most people are not moved by mere words. The possible events of the future should propel you forward. Anyway, the boy paid us our fee, honest and proper that. He may be a little confused, but he was raised right. Actually, it's probably because he is so well raised that he is confused. What? Bergermon is max level. Okay. Who has a silver body, white wings, and uses Disaster Blaster. I think we figured out it was Shakuomon last time. So we have 2 evolutions we're gonna get. I think I still have a message the last time we talked on Discord, so I can find it. So I know I've talked to you on there before. Okay, so Starmon is finally going to become an ultimate. Actually, before I do that... Where is memory? Where is memory? Memory up. We did get a memory up, right? I really thought we got a memory up. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the reward, did I? That's another very weird thing that they should just do. Okay, 85. The reason why I did that is I have a feeling we'll be, what? Okay, apparently I lost the Fortune Street game again because randomness. Oh, whatever. Okay, Digivolve. We'll do Bergermon first, because Bergermon's not with us. Let's see. Can't become that, because not enough cam. I'm guessing this is Garudamon. Wait, Beast Spirit of Flame? That's weird. Let's see. 75, 75, 65, 65. This seems the most, like, difficult to get. I feel like this is Garudamon, though, just due to nature. This is probably Aerovitramon, now that I think about it. What do I want to get? Yeah, please don't. I'm gonna go for this just because it's probably the harder one to get. Cherrymon. That's some interesting attacks. Now let's look at Starmon, what he becomes. Could become Metal Mamemon. Wow, none of these are cam related, which is interesting. This is probably one of the other Mamemons. Is this another Starmon? Damn. This is the highest level. I'm honestly really curious about this one. Madam Wario with the raid, 28 people with, let's see what we got. Pipe Skull, Get on Top of Me, Odin backseating. Oh god, Odin, what the hell? Where is Luigi? Odin's backseat, 33, raid hashtag, Spring Star, Follow the Path, Big Bubba Crush. Wow. I can't believe Odin would backseat. That's so unlike him. What exactly were you doing, Bobo? Like, I'm looking at a tweet that you tweeted, or something you tweeted out. You just said, I'm doing something live. You're just getting dunked on all stream? Well, that happens. That happens. Oh, Mario Galaxy. I guess I should have realized from the Spring Star. Okay, well, right now we're digivolving our star Digimon into probably another star Digimon, so let's do it. Oh, that looks cool! Superstarmon. Not crazy about the name, but oh man, this guy looks cool. Hell yeah. Superstar uppercut. He has some interesting attacks that he saved too. He didn't save his meteor shower though, which I'm a little bummed about. You hope his Mega is Master Starmon. No, he said Master Starmon, not Starman. There's a difference. Oh, he has like an ability. Increases probability of combos occurring and continuing by 10%. Damn, that's really sweet. I feel pretty good about that. And I got another message. Okay, got that right. Okay, so what the hell was I doing? doing stuff. That's what I was doing. Guess I'll check in with this really quick. And they're almost done with this investigation. And I have 20, so I can beat everybody really quick. I thought I have just 2 robots here. Oh, it is picked. Like, just the fact that I have, like, just so many Digimon. Like, I have... Like, just in my party right now. Like, I have 1, 2, 3, 9. And I have, like, 20 in reserves, and then even more beyond that. It's like, you can just get as many Digimon as you want. I mean, there are obviously some limitations, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so do I want to do that side quest, or do I want to keep seeing if I can progress the story? I don't know. Apparently your friend is moping around the cafe again. I suppose it's a tough age. Well, let's go back to the coffee shop, I guess. God, Super Starmon is so cool. I can't wait to use it. Yeah. What to do, what to do. Oh, Slim, how long have you been there? Looks like your many years of experience as a detective have made you a master of stealth. No, that can't be right. What am I worrying about? Damn it, how could you tell? You're too good at the detective stuff. Well, maybe it's better to ask you about this anyway. Doesn't seem like I'm going to solve this one on my own. Wait. I think I have to go back down. See, that's so annoying. Like, why can't you just, like... give me the quest now instead of me going back downstairs to accept it, then coming back up to talk to you? Like, that just... It's so unnecessary. No, shoot. I didn't want to... I didn't mean to talk to you. I wanted to go inside the door. Have fun at your job tomorrow. Thank you, Cass. I appreciate it. Have a good night as well. Flowers for Sakura. Oh, what should I do? What can I do? Is there something I can give to win over a girl's heart? A flame symbol. Ooh, that's going to be for that. Guess we're playing Love Detective. Your girlfriend will be getting out of the hospital soon and you want to give her a present? Ah, Kyoko, keep your voice down a bit. Sakura, she's not my girlfriend yet. Huh, not yet. What on earth does that mean? Well... Look, if you want to give her a present, just give her whatever you want. I'd like to get something a girl would like. Could you help me choose something? But you know you'll have to pay for this if it's an official case, right? That's okay, I just want her to have the best possible present. Well, I mean, she's just getting out of the hospital, that's all. Don't you think you're taking this a bit too far? Jeez, give it a rest already. I know you're a detective and all, but stop constantly analyzing every little thing for once. Hehe, it's a personal rule of mine not to take on a case unless I completely understand it. But okay, I suppose I can make an exception just for now. Just for now? That sounds scary. I need money in order to buy her the present, so I'll get a part-time job. I heard about some good haunted spots outside of Eden. But I'll still need your help. He's still working in ghost photography? Well, I guess that's fine, so we're looking at something a girl would like. Sorry, but I stopped thinking like a girl a long time ago, and you're too worldly, so that leaves us with a bit of a problem. In this situation, I'd say you should ask your feminine friends. Your feminine friends? Rata. Well, he's not really feminine, but if I had to say, I'd say he seems like a kind of a childish romantic to me. No, she's not really the type. She's naive and probably wouldn't care about what kind of present it was, I'd say. Perfect. She's probably not really that kind of a person, but at least she'll try her best, or at least that's how she seems to me. I think she's in Shinjuku right now. Arata is best girl. Hell yeah. Okay, the farm's done. They have a terminal in Shinjuku, so I can just do that when I get there. Okay. Arata best girl. Okay. Guess what? You're gonna look up some more cases. And no, it didn't already happen. Like, she's in the hospital now, so there is definitely a new development. But yeah, it's basically the same idea. He's still looking for presents for her, and blah 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 blah. Also blah. Let's see. Let's ask you for present to get the girl. You're looking for the present to get the girl? Capturing the heart of a fair maiden, or whatever. Hearing that kind of crap just makes you think. Whoa, back up. 100% turn off. JSYK? Oh, just so you know. Where is the first place you connect jump to? Eden, I believe? What's up? Is there some burning question you desperately need to... You're so extra. Like, I think that's what's wrong with her, I think, in my opinion. I think she's just too extra. You're looking for a present for a girl? Do you have any more information than that? A girl's present. But Slim, why are you asking me about this? OMG, you like someone, don't you? But you already have me. Wait, is that why? So since you can't have me all to yourself, you need to find someone else. That's probably it. I guess I'm just too intimidating for most guys, but if nobody ever gets close to me because they're afraid, not a good sign. But Slim and me, we aren't like that. As rebels, we all share the same goals, the same ideals. We have a special relationship that can overcome any obstacle. Oh shoot. I didn't read that. I was about a present for a girl. You came to the right place, so I happen to be an expert on the matter. When it comes to presents for girls, you can't go wrong with accessories. Girls eat, sleep, and breathe accessories. They're a little pricey, but what about a necklace from Vivian's? From Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door? Let's discuss it back at the office. A necklace, not bad. Hold on a second, guys. I think anything over $1,000 would hurt a high schooler student's wallet a bit too much. Yeah, the price is one thing, but honestly, rather than getting her something so girly, I think it'd actually be better to give her something romantic, a present that shows I've put some thought into it. A romantic present. I know I said I wouldn't ask too many questions, but I have one for you now. Huh? What are you talking about? You know, she's just getting out of the hospital. Why are you so concerned with getting her such an amazing present? This is a chance for me to tell Sakura to tell her how I feel. Tell her how you feel? And what exactly would that be? Well, I mean, you know, that I love her. Love? Love? You like this Sakura girl? Well, of course I do. Why else would I want to tell her how I feel? I see, but why do you like her? Well, I don't really know. I guess I just can't leave her, and I want to be with her. I'm the only one who can protect Sakura. Oh, I'm Ryota. I'm the only one who can protect you, Sakura. I'm the only one who can protect you. I'm the only one who can protect you. Wait, hey, stop that. Stop saying that. Stop it. Enough already. That's it. Now do what I hired you to do. Let's see. Haha, he really is such a self-conscious teenage boy. But he is an honest kid. We should definitely keep helping him. Well then. A romantic present? I think you need to go looking for a romantic friend of yours and ask their opinion about this. What do you think? So, a romantic friend. I think she is more passionate than one would expect, but she's not the romantic type. Exactly, you wouldn't think so, but I'd say he's quite the romantic. Is he, though? Like, I don't know if I agree with that. I think he's an Akihabara. Go and ask him about a romantic present. Ask Sukamon. Good idea, Nega. We'll do just that. Yo, Fake Jake, thank you for the raid. I also see that Twitch fixed the raid issue, finally. It honestly was kind of dumb that they just didn't show raids lower than 5. Oh yes, why not an invitation to an all-you-can-eat cake buffet at a nice hotel? Being able to eat your fill of sweets is every woman's dream. To all the females in chat, is that true? Like, maybe to some, but part of me kind of doubts that. No, that wasn't Nokia. That wasn't Nokia. Oh my god, eggs. I forgot about that. Yo, Ringra. You made it. Huh? You're looking for a romantic present for a girl? Romantic? That's kind of old-fashioned, don't you think? Anyway, why are you specifically asking me this? Huh? I'm a romantic. What are you talking about? What? You're here at Kyoko's behest? I can't think why she would say such a thing. Romantic, you say? That's it. How about something like... How about something like a poison and a dagger? What's with the face? It would be such a romantic present. You know, like Romeo and Juliet. You've heard of them, right? I don't want to hear this. It's one of Shakespeare's tragedies. It's about the forbidden love of Romeo and Juliet. Romeo thinks that Juliet has died, so he drinks poison and kills himself. But Juliet is actually alive, and when she sees that Romeo is dead, she takes a dagger and sticks it in her own heart. So what do you think? Romantic, right? I don't know. There's just something about such a profound and dramatic gesture. It's a romantic present, and that's that. It's a joke. It's just a joke. You're the one who labeled me a weirdo. I was just getting back at you. A romantic present. You need better friends. How about a ticket to a theme park? Have you never heard that memories are better than possessions? Ride the ride, see the parades, kiss underneath a starry sky. Girls like that kind of stuff, right? I'll discuss it back at the office. Arata just suggesting murder and suicide, so I don't think that's a good idea. But it was a joke, I guess. But wow, going to a theme park, kissing under a starry sky, just as I thought. He's quite the romantic. What do you think? Should they enjoy a date at the theme park? A date. A date. I feel like going on a date should be the next step. First, I'd like to get her a present that really grabs her. You sure do have a lot of conditions. Actually, I've been thinking, I'd rather the present wasn't too unusual. Something simple but elegant. Actually, you have a good point there. But simple but elegant is a bit ambiguous. Okay then, I've got to do my job. Please go on, I'll speak with you later. It's the third time he's done that. I guess I should be used to it by now, but I don't get why he keeps leaving us to do all the work. So, something simple but elegant. She's not simple, but there's one friend of yours who I can think of who would give you that kind of advice. Why give me an option? Like, just... Yeah, it looks like she's at Kamashira right now. Please go and ask her about something simple but elegant. She should be able to tell you something useful anyway. Oh, God. Poison and a dagger. Honestly, just the nerve of him to, like, suggest that in, like, broad daylight. in public. What are you talking about? If you're going to be acting crazy, I'm calling security. Hi, Yuko. While our relationship may fall within the bounds of friendship, to touch me so brazenly is... Oh, you've got something to ask me? I didn't touch... I'm, like, standing, like, not even at arm length to you. Oh, you're looking for something simple and delicious, or... Oh, sorry, simple and elegant. My bad. What do you mean exactly? Please explain in a bit more detail. Of course, you're looking for something a girl would like. I get it now. But I don't think that's the best plan. For starters, it's a present for someone that's been picked out by someone who doesn't know them. The gift giver needs to think about what the recipient might like. What might make her happy. Think seriously, consider it, ponder it, mull it over, and then choose the best possible present. That's what giving a present is all about. It's not what you get, it's the time and energy spent thinking about what might make the other person happy. That's the present's true value. Please tell this client who can't decide on a present to think as carefully as he can about the person he wants to give the gift to. Huh? Me? What would make me happy? That's a good question. Onigiri. That's what I'd want. Onigiri made with love. A nice big onigiri. What? Onigiri's no good? She said that the time spent thinking about the best possible present was the true gift. She has a point there. Wow, of course. That's it. That's exactly what I should do. I'll think about it, seriously, and on my own. I think about what would make Sakura happiest. Okay, thanks, Slim and Kyoko. Woohoo! Does he really need to go off running and shouting like that? And where the hell is he going anyway? Youth is wasted on the young. Is it though? Is it though? I think it's fine. Okay, so we did that. Give me my flame symbol. I'm curious to see how this budding romance turns out in the end. I wish him the best of luck out there in courting her. What now? To the promised land? I don't want to go there. Hackers of Zaxxon, of Kolu. No, all of Eden, I ask you this. Are you free? Free from involvement, interference, monitoring? Do such freedoms exist in Eden today? And what about Eden's prototype, the birthplace of our hackers, our holy land, Under-Zero? A space scene is ideal, but the creator of this digital world, much freer, offering a better life. Under-Zero was seized when Eden was launched and turned into an unmanned server to control information. Now it's nothing more than a fortress outfitted with the toughest security in the world. Under-Zero, our ideal home, is now on the oldest of Eden's servers, the Valhalla server. It's time for us hackers to take back our utopia, to bring a new order to Eden, to release it from a freedom filled with monitoring and interference. We Zaxxons hereby declare the reclamation of our holy land, Under-Zero. If there are any who share in our aspirations, then join us for Under-Zero. A nice jelly donut. Nothing beats a jelly-filled donut. And that was certainly something. That was quite the impassioned speech. I reckon you'll make a fine boss someday. It'll save Eden. I'll put on whatever performance I have to, no matter how foolish. Even if I have to resort to all tales and legends. Tall tales. If I can just get to Under-Zero, I can redo all of this. I can recreate Eden as a creator originally envisioned. I reckon your wish will come true, and I'll be with you every step of the way. Inspired by Yugo's speech, the hackers began to make their way to Under-Zero, their holy land. Let's rewind things a bit. Oh, it's me, it's me. You're not busy? No, I didn't think you would be. We're all getting together at the Eden Free area. What to bring? Oh yeah, your nerve and your friendship for Digimon. Okay, see you there, and if you're late, Akino Hellsmash will see you in the hospital. I can't wait to show up late anyway. Okay. What nutrients are carrots chock full of? Vitamins? Flintstone vitamins? Okay. Let's see. Is Eden's free area good? Let's meet there right now. I'll be waiting. Guess what? Sakura's out of the hospital. She came home to school today. Ryota, with friends like you, I'm not alone. Why is that a response? I'm back at school after my break. Ryota said he saved me. Thank you. So what Digimon did I Digivolve? Well, if you must know, Ringra, I may have evolved something you'd be slightly interested in. Not to what it is supposed to be, though. I will say that much. Let's see, I guess. Let me go to the... I'll show you in a little bit. No, not Phoenixmon. I think Phoenixmon's a mega when it... I know that happened in the playthrough, but like... Or the Digimon World 1 playthrough, but there weren't really mega stages. Ultimate and Mega was kind of combined in the same way. Like, I'll show the one that I have with me. Starmon Digivolved into a cooler Starmon. With frickin' sunglasses too, which is pretty frickin' awesome. I'll show the other two later, and we could have some more still. Let's see. Jeez, you're always so late. What is it? Something or other working on boss man time? There, Nokia. Maybe go easy this time. You've got a point. After all, Slim is an important aid to the rebels. I guess maybe I could let things slide. Alright everyone, here's my helper for today's training. The unstoppable cyber sleuth and new super hacker Slim, the Golden Maniac. Slim, the Golden Maniac, the one who took down that strange hacker group, the Demons. Slim, the Golden Maniac, the gifted hacker that successfully managed to infiltrate Kamashiro. That's right, that's Slim, the Golden Maniac, my total bestie, finest, fiercest confidant. What do you think? Who better to help train the rebels? Alright then, go on then, Slim, the Golden Maniac. Don't call me a maniac. Okay, I'll go first. Here we go! Oh, we're actually battling. I wasn't prepared for that, admittedly. Hey, Hercules Kabuterimon is here. Let me go to change. I'm not going to put Super Starman in yet, because he's only level 1. Well, we are fighting ultimates here. Maybe I should be a little careful. So we have a virus and a vaccine, so... I feel like the... So we probably should have 2 datas here. We only have 1, so that's not great. So we probably need to put the virus down, so... Keep you out for now. God, he looks so cool. Won't do too much, but like... Yeah, that didn't do much at all. Okay. see this attack right now. That's kind of cool. Yo, hey Lachlan, who called me scary earlier today. Hey, 2 other of my Digimon reached max level now. I can Digivolve them too. I'm getting all kinds of ultimates now. You called me scary. Why are you the one mad? Hey, way to go, GM, but we're just warming up. Okay, I guess I'm next. Nokia. Yeah? Seems like Slim's been kind of lost in all this. Are you sure you explained everything properly? Well, I chose the nickname Golden Maniac from the way Slim looks. And then GM was just an obvious cool abbreviation of that. Not that, I'm talking about the training. Nokia is such an airhead. Guess it's in her character, though. Also, hold on a second. What? I explained it, didn't I, Slim? What? I didn't explain it? Oh crap, you should have said something. You're too quiet for your own good, Slim. What we wanted, Slim, was for you to train them for battle skills. So they'd be stronger against those nasty hackers. That's not all. The point of training is not just strength. It's also to deepen our bonds with our Digimon. Sort of like our hot springs ping pong matches and our all-night karaoke. If we can pull through those kinds of events, we should be able to achieve true power beyond brute strength. And with that power, we can help the Digimon being misused by hackers in order to make Eden a home for us all. We Rebels hereby declare our decision to begin the We Love Digimon initiative. And you'll join us to train us for this transcendental dream, right, Slim? Finally, such an impassioned speech. Akina is bursting with power and devotion. It's fun getting tossed about by the tsunami of her power. This is what true charisma is. Oh, it's Yugo. So this is your dream, and these hackers, they're your team? What are you here for? Has the leader of the Zaxxons come to crush the rebels? If you were a threat to the Zaxxons, then that might be an option for me to consider. But from the look of things, there doesn't appear to be any need of that. What do you mean by that? Are you saying we're still noobs? You think you can just look down your nose at us? You want to test our power then? What? Well sure, we're beaten silly last time by that girl Faye, but do we just take that lying down? But Nokia, Yugo isn't a bad hacker, is he? I sort of get the impression that he's not. Your Digimon sure do talk a lot. Yugo, you're a hacker group leader. Hackers will listen to you. Tell them the Digimon are not just programs. There's something else I need to tell the hackers. Your speech was inspiring, though. What? Nokia, if at all possible, I'd rather not fight you. Just don't interfere with me, Zaxxon. Hey, hang on a sec, Yugo. Are you planning something? Yo, hang on, I said. We hackers are going to take back our utopia. The Zaxxons are going to declare the reclamation of our holy land under zero. If any of you share in our aspirations, then join us for Under Zero. Oh my, things are coming along nicely. You've pushed them all to the edge very well. Now it's down to her to do their part. I'll drop the security level a little to increase their sense of accomplishment. They should easily reach their goal now. Excellent, Akimi. You're a master strategist. But I'm glad. I was worried that I had pushed her too far and she might have snapped. Hehehehe. to stimulate the passion of youngsters such as these. We have such excellent motivational tools, pressure from the authorities, family ties, and despair itself. Youngsters are wonderful, the frustration, dreams, and hope they get from a gloom-filled society. And the more pressure of despair you add, the more you subliminate it into a vibrant passion. So very bright, it dazzles my eyes. Hee 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 hee. Hee 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 hee. Phew. How'd I look? Did I get the villain thing right just now? Oh, that's what I love about you, Akemi. And now we just sit back and wait for them to get completely violent with each other. All as I have planned, of course. That was laughter. So you were training with them all night long? You're too much of an easy mark. You'll never have enough time with Nokia. She'll use you up and spit you out. No thank you. Hey, you're here. You're here. Oh, we have errata as a bonus. What do you mean as a bonus? Haven't you heard? The Zaxxons are on board with the Under Zero invasion. Yeah, it seems that all the hacker community can talk about now. Did you know, Errata, that Under Zero is a hacker holy land? You probably don't care, though. What, a holy land? Don't be absurd. It's just an old, outmoded area of some old, outmoded server. But you should see the look in their eyes when they talk about taking it back. Actually, there are some among the rebels who have taken special training and want to show it off. They're planning to join in. Well, the leader being who she is, it's no wonder the simple-minded are coming together. What do you say, Slim? Do you want to go take on Under Zero too? It'll be like climbing a mountain because it's there, or crashing through a wall because it's there. You don't do that! Like... And this could be a chance to raise our public awareness level, what with my having formed the Tamer group and all. If the rebels manage to beat Zaxxon and breaking into Under Zero, we'll rocket into superstardom. And then we could promote our... Quit while you're ahead! That's not a place newbies like you are going to be able to reach. You'll be beaten at your own game. Oh, hey, who are you calling a newbie? We've piled on the special training to become extra strong, right, Slim? Fine, I'll go by myself, and I'll definitely get in before the Zaxxons do. Leave her be. If she gets herself hurt running off hack cock, it's her fault. Oh, dang it, forget it. We're going after her. Under Zero is way too dangerous. If things go the way they did last time... Anyway, we have to go after Nokia. I've got a little prep work to do first. Let's meet in Eden. Okay, well... I guess we're kind of on the same page. 7 messages! Okay, really quickly before I go any further. No, you didn't offend me at all, Lachlan. I was just joking. Like, I know you didn't mean anything by it. You were just making a joke. It's fine. I'm just teasing for no apparent reason. Okay, so a lot of messages. Let's see. Dude, don't be jealous. I'm not into her. You're into her. I wouldn't do anything. Why does Ryota show up there again? I appreciate him worrying about me, but... It's finally time to show hackers what happens when you mess with the rebels. You went to K Cafe and didn't bring some mayo. Don't you forget next time. It's not that good. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? I have to go to Eden, I think. Oh right, Ringra, are you still here? Because I said I'd show you them Digimons that I got. No, I don't think the detective guy's off. I mean, honestly, everyone in this game could be off. I really don't know where they're going with this, but we'll find out. Okay, so let's see. First of all, Ringra. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have Bergermon anymore, if it wasn't obvious. Instead we have Crowmon. I didn't go with the obvious choice, because this one had like higher stats and caps and stuff, so I went with this instead. It's still a bird. Maybe not the exact bird you were probably hoping for, but there it is. I also got Shell Numamon, which is just a Numamon in a shell. There's nothing really to say about that, honestly. And we're about to find out some other ones, because we've got some at max level now, like you. Okay, what do we got? We got Cherrymon, we got this thing, and we got this thing. A part of me still wants to go for like the Cherry, because I believe Cherrymon can turn into Puppetmon, and Puppetmon, although annoying in the first season, he always seemed like an interesting Digimon, so I might be kind of interested in that. I'm also kind of interested in this. It has 3 legs. I think I am going to go with Cherrymon, though. Just because of my future plans. Now, I'll need to rearrange my party here, because there's no way I'll be able to carry, like, all these new ultimates that I have. I have to move them immediately. Okay, Cherrymon, I'll put you in the bank right now. We also have Galgamon. Oh, he can turn into Grapple Leomon. 50 cam? That's a lot of cam. Okay. Crowmon was also a character in Kirby, right back at you. I could give him a friendship thing to get that up there. Let me actually see. What's your... Oh yeah, you have a ways to go. I might just do that. Just so I don't have to waste like too much time. Angelmon's gonna be digivolving soon. That'll be fun. Okay, well, hold on. Before I do that, I guess I'll go ahead and just give a friendship thing to them. So I have 8. I have 8 of these. And I can get more easily, so... now? Oh, responses. Shredded kombu coffee. How about no? She's pushing herself too hard. Wait, what? Was it not 50? Oh, I think it was 25. I can probably give him one of the better ones, or the lower ones. Yeah, it was 25. Okay, I can give him just a normal friendship then. By the way, how was your guys' day today? It was alright. I kind of got like a late start to everything, but aside from that, it was pretty good. Okay, I'm curious what this thing is. Oh! Okay. Oh, we have Where Garurumon now. Apparently. I guess I should have realized that's what it looked like. I just wasn't thinking about it. It's kind of funny that that happened, though. Wait, Tiger Vespamon? Look at Vespa. Huh. Kinda figured that would be a thing. So there's Shakuamon. Guessing this would be oh no, this would be Magna Angelmon. Which I might honestly just go for that, because when I get there. Okay, I need to do some party management things. Which I need to do here. Okay. So, Digibank. I don't want Cherrymon to stay in here. So I think I'm going to move Cherrymon. I'm going to replace him with someone else in my farm. I might actually replace him with Shell Numamon. Because I'm not really that invested in what this thing can become, so... Put him there. Okay, what's the memory? Okay, I have 4 ultimates. Or I have... No. I have 4 vaccines in here right now, which I probably don't need. Only 2 virus. Honestly, I might put War Garurumon somewhere else for at least a little bit and keep Cherrymon, because Cherrymon's at least a grass type and another virus. Again, I might switch things out over time, though. So this will not be a permanent departure by any means. vaccines, I have 3 viruses, and 2 data types. I might actually swap out Angelmon for someone. I guess I could do that with Cherrymon and then put some different data types in. I actually don't have a lot of data types, which is the interesting thing. The ones I do are water types. Zudomon's my water there. So when Angelmon digivolves, I'll probably swap him out for a bit, because I like Superstarmon. He's pretty cool. Plus these two still need to digivolve. I'm curious what I'm going to pick for her. See, I'll go with this for right now. Now I need to go to the farm for a reason. Sorry for all the micromanaging, I'm just really trying to... I'm gonna replace you with someone in here. He's the only ultimate I have in there. I have a lot of ultimates. I'll replace you too. Yeah, I know, but I know there's a lot of people who are just kind of coming in and they're like, what the hell are you doing? And why do I not understand it? Which, honestly, big mood, but... Okay, so let's see. I still want to work on some of these low values. You know what, let's do this. Let's do this. Let me see, like... Because I may not need to worry about Chem so much anyway. Okay, there's no way I'm going to get that. How Rapidmon can somehow turn into Metal Garurumon Dark version. None of these are cam related though. I already have that, so that's not a big deal. Those are cam related. Okay, so I definitely need to work on Zudomons a bit. Wait, hold on. Why can Zudomon go to Metal Guru? That's so weird. Beast Spirit of Light. because I think you're the only one that's held back by Cam at all, so... And that's if I really want to go to Metal Guru. What's Cham? Is that like spam? No? Ringra, you dork. Oh, God. You're funny, Ringra. Okay. Let me heal, and then I'll... Digimon, you stay in the party. I'm gonna roll with these guys for a small bit. But I'll definitely bring out the others if I need them for anything. Okay, so where the hell am I going? I have to meet the guy at the I don't know if I want to do that. How many cases do I have? That's the question I'm currently having. Hey, more property. Okay, well. I guess we'll see what he's doing. I think he said the community area? Is that where he said? Yep. That or I just guessed correctly and he didn't actually say, which wouldn't surprise me with some of the things that have been happening tonight. As always, Nokia's moving ahead on impulse alone. It looks like she's gotten quite far too. The other hackers have gotten into the Valhalla server and are heading for Under Zero. Something doesn't smell right, though. The Valhalla server shouldn't have gone down so fast. Either Yugo invited us in, or someone else did. Either way, it reeks of a trap. Anyway, we won't catch up with Nokia taking the direct route, but there is a shortcut. There's a secret passage my comrades and I dug out way back when. We took down Valhalla once before. We can reminisce later. We better hurry and get to the Valhalla server. I hope it's like a server filled with Vikings. Like, that'd be pretty hilarious. Digimon... Ice Devimon is talking about Digimon folk dancing. Seems to be taking off. Some compete their own way, huh? Digimon folk dancing. I just love how it was Devimon that brought that up. Hey, it's one of these floors again. I feel like we've been getting a lot of floors like this. Okay, where's Nokia? Doesn't look like she's around here. We'll just have to press on and look for her. Ooh, what do we got here? Oh, friends. You're helping your friends, no problem. Just don't neglect the clients. What a simple cipher that was. You know what? I gave Sakura a bouquet of roses to show her how I feel. Ooh, Mamemon. Tankmon. So who's going? Here's a data type, so we do have this. Now we have Pseudomon. But you have Kamehana too. Damn it, didn't kill him. Ooh, Cherry Bomb! That does a decent amount of damage to all foes. Cherry Bomb. Everybody's jumping. Wow, Cherrymon gained 9 levels, or 8 levels from that fight. That's pretty insane. I guess not everybody would know that reference, but, back when I streamed Digimon World 2, I believe it was Mars Rover, aka Travelocity Kirby, aka a bunch of other random names he's been over the years. He actually made a fan video based on one of those streams of Tankmon dancing to the Six Flags song. It was pretty good. It was a pretty awesome video. I was thoroughly impressed by it. This tree will make an offer that you can't refuse. Cherrymon just having like a mobster, like, voice in the anime. Hey, it's this fight again. No, that won't work. It needs to be a lightning attack. Oh, that was really good. Angelmon might be at that level soon. Digimon trying to be edgy. Yeah, they do that sometimes. Okay, so that's done. I haven't heard from my friends yet, but you'll hear from them at some point, I'm sure. Dude, there's people over there. Yeah, they keep giving me this fight. They don't necessarily mind, I guess. It's just... Miss! I'll appreciate that miss. Rune Forests. I have way too many of these attacks. I don't need Crescent Leaf 1. Okay, so that's an attack all, which is not as good as Cherry Bomb. That poisons. Magic physicals. I don't really need these. I'll keep power energy too, because it's at least neutral damage I can do. My god. What was the result? I don't know, but no matter what, my feelings towards her won't change, I see. Okay. Getting it? I don't think there's anything going on with the female police officer and the detective, though. I think there's like some chemistry there. That's about it. We love a good chemistry. Let's see. Info. Miss? More like rage? Damn. I'm missing all of a sudden. Okay, that's actually a good attack. I should be using that more. But I've already had a Angelmon. I even had it in my party for a little while. What the hell was that? How are those dumb thugs so freaking strong? Especially that chick leading them. I mean, damn. I couldn't understand a word out of that mouth, but she was crazy tough. Oh god, Nokia. Are you killing... Oh no, she wouldn't be killing people. That guy would be alive. Nokia, what are you doing? Heard someone already made an under zero. I gotta hustle. I want to see. What is... I just have no idea what this Nokia chick is even trying to do anymore, honestly. Well, I'll find out, I guess. I love this ninja bunny. I mean, she came from Cherrymon somehow, so that helps. Got HP capsule. I need to encrypt this message first. I learned my lesson this time. Farm development kit. Yes, I can... Wow, that's more Digimon I can mess with. Okay. Greymon. Ooh, a Greymon. Ouch. Metal Greymon. Still remember that in the first season. That's the one thing I remember. The first time Metal Greymon was shown in the sequence, they like said the name too early. They just heard a random like during the middle of it. Farm expansion. Oh, so I got an expansion and one of those. Okay. First of all, let's scan this. Unlock code. Red pattern. Pattern red error. Pattern red error. So red gives error, that means we need blue? Or is it saying we need to make it red? That's a... I mean, we could just experiment and see what happens, I guess. I think it means we need to do blue. I think that's what it means. Because I think even when I had it wrong on the previous puzzle, it still said, like, okay. I think it's saying that red will go to an error no matter what. Be blue, that's the attack. I mean, I'll also just save before it happens, so if like we like get nuked by a meteor or something, just something that obviously will happen. For sure. He got panicked. Or maybe he was panicked before from this guy, that's probably what it was. Okay. I might have to go to the bathroom really quickly. Let me get the thing first. I need to get that too. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. We're gonna copy and paste. I don't know where that came from. Wait, did I even... No, I didn't do that. Okay, hold on. Ninja Claw. Ninja Bunny is so freaking cool. Look who's at next. Angelmon. Angelmon, the fire of courage. That's not right. Okay. So let me hopefully get to this before... Okay. First of all, Angelmon. I think I'm just gonna go for Magna Angelmon, honestly. So, I mean, all these are just kind of like... not angels. I mean, some of these could be, I guess. I really want to see this, so let's go for it. So freaking cool. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bat. I did? Oh, whatever. I need to go to the bathroom anyway. So, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. So, very quickly, just very, very briefly, I'm going to put them in there. Because I have some things to do here. I'm going to go ahead and do one more case study. That's all I'm going to do. Here, I'm going to expand really quick. We're going to add one more island. Now we can start messing around again. Okay, let me do this. So, Magna Angelmon. Put you here. I'm gonna put you in Farm 3. And you're gonna be the leader of this. Let's see, I'm gonna put Cherrymon back. And I can put some other Digimons in here. I don't know if I necessarily want to put any of these. I guess one thing I could do is I could look at some of the Digivolving stats. Just to see, like, what have I have not gotten yet and stuff of that nature. So I haven't gotten this yet. That needs Cam, apparently. I could also just bring that in my party really quick and get one of these. Both of these need Cam, apparently. Well, I'd be able to do this one. Okay, so not that, not that. Gekomon can become Mega Cherrymon? That's kind of weird. I guess I've never had or used a Gekomon or evolved one yet, so... So Gekomon will move over. Angelmon has a couple of unique choices. We could get Wizardmon that way. Apparently seen all of these now. Man, 50 cams? Seriously? Damn. Cherrymon can apparently turn into a bunch of different things, which is kind of neat. That's kind of what it is, honestly. It's kind of like that. Okay, so I've gotten all of these by this point, so I don't need to worry about my clown. Wormmon would be interesting. Yes, Toy Agamon is Legos. That's exactly what he is, and it's pretty freaking awesome. Not gonna lie. Okay, so I think I am gonna move Gekomon for sure. Let me see what other conversions I can make. Let's get a Digimon. Let's see. Oh, I have a Angelmon. Okay, so I don't need to get that one. Let's bring him over then. Might just get another Woodmon, I guess. I feel like I did a Goblinmon already. Okay. I'll just move over a few others. So we'll move this over. This over. I guess I'll go ahead and put Angelmon over too. Okay, that's full. Next I need to look at my party really quick. Because I can put something in. I can put something that's 11. Memory. Let me sort by memory. I have no 11s. So I can put like maybe an 8 or... maybe a Cherrymon, I don't know. Hold on. What's my party missing? I don't have an air type. I wouldn't mind having another vaccine. Another data. Air vaccine data. Air vaccine data. No airs here. This is an air. Cherrymon. I could bring Cherrymon in. Oh no, I can't because it's 12. Damn it! Could bring Unimon back for a bit, I guess. Or Angelmon. Air's like the only Trinity thing I don't have right now. I could just wait and see what these guys digivolve into, I guess. It's funny how I have 3 virus types right now. It's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think I'll just see what these guys turn into before I fill that part. Well, maybe I can put something in the meantime, I guess. Hold on. What can Patamon turn into? Nothing I'm not interested in. I'm curious what this thing is, but it doesn't. It's neutral. I guess I could just put this in for a while. Of course, this thing can turn into Cherrymon. Okay, well let's do that then. I'll put you in the team for a bit. I know I have 3 viruses, but whatever. Virus types are pretty cool, honestly. They're dangerous, but they're pretty cool. So that means I have one more spot for this island. This is 2, which I need to move. I need to move you to here anyway. Do I have any other? And then you're also fire. So I can bring one more person over. Let me see what else I got on the converts. I'll just get Goblin again. I just need one more random thing. Okay, finally! That took time. I'm honestly surprised we didn't get any updates here. Okay, well. You guys do training because you guys just got here. Now, I'll be expecting a lot of stuff to level up here in a bit. That's okay. Tequila, yeah, tequila. Okay, now we can continue. Sorry that took a while. I just got so excited because I was wanting one of those farm chips for a while. Wait, it said red error. So I think we want to go up here, right? hope this is the right thing to do. Okay. So yeah, red air meant bad, so I'm glad I did that. Still love Odin's questions. Toy Agamon Legos. He was, that's what he is. Okay. God, it's almost 1 already. No, it doesn't turn into Toy Greymon. In Digimon World 2, which is like my favorite, well, was my favorite, it could still be. I haven't got to the end of this game yet, obviously. But in Digimon World 2, Toy Agamon is what eventually turned into Leomon, the lion. At least in that game, anyway. I think it can turn. I think it can just turn into normal Greymon, depending on certain stats and stuff. When Greymon got beat up by a tree. That honestly is like the best part of like monster shows, I think. It's just like, or just monster franchises, just like, watch this big dinosaur get beat up by a damn tree. Oh my god, there's like 3 different clue machines. That's all we got. We can't give any more. What can't you give? And why am I interested? Oh, XVmon is in this game! Sweet! I like XVmon. He's so much cooler than Vidramon. Okay, wow, he's just like perfect neutral. I feel like he needs pants. Why? They're monsters, Meg! I don't think he needs pants. That's fair. I can understand that. I can understand that thinking. I don't necessarily agree with it, but like, it's just funny seeing that out of nowhere. Listen up. What type is the Royal Knight Examon? The free type. I want to say data type. I mean, yeah, Wargarurumon does have pants. Like, I'm not saying, like, it'd be weird if they had pants. It's just, I don't think it's necessarily a problem they don't either. My Digimon, they got wiped out. They'll be okay. I just gotta find a way to heal them. Security always left Digimon alone before. What was so different about today? Sniff, why? I don't know. Memes? Wargarurumon. No, like, Wargarurumon is what we said, but like... Wargarurumon. That would be a game. I do really like this Ninja Bunny. Why was I not using it before? I have a tree. I have a tree and there's nothing you can do about it. You're just tired and dumb. Let's hope an emphasis on the tired. I almost said dumb. Ooh, memory. That would have been nice to have earlier. Okay, well I might be able to put one of my others as opposed to Cherrymon back in. Let me go to the... Let me read the clues first, just so I know what I'm doing here. Okay. Unlock code. Pattern blue, error. Pattern green, okay. Pattern yellow, error. Pattern purple, error. So this is green, I'm guessing. This could be a really annoying puzzle. Pattern blue, error, green, error, yellow, okay. Yellow, green. No, I get it, Mega. You don't need to explain it. I understand your logic. It was just a very random thing to, like, read just in the moment is what I'm getting at. Also, Odin, since you are still here, since you weren't here earlier, in the background while I'm streaming, I've had, like, automated Fortune Street games going on, trying to unlock all the boards. I basically, made my AI the best, like, AI it could be. I've just been, like, you know, when I'm not playing, I'm just, like, having it in the background trying to get through the games on the automated mode. I've been on this one board the entire night, and I've still not beaten it yet, because something luck-based always seems to happen at the very end of the game. But I almost have all the boards unlocked. I have to unlock, like, 3 more, I think. Okay, so... Okay, green is okay here, too. We'll have 17 more weeks of content. Got that right, buddy. Green, blue, yellow, green. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I love the way you think, though. And could just say, hey, congrats on all the work you're doing, but no, like, yay. 17 more weeks of content. Medical spray. Yeah, look at these robot groups. Okay. No problem. I'm gonna do it myself too, because again, like, if we ever do have, like, sessions where we invite others, we'll have the boards. I'm sure you also noticed, but yeah, I did play Mario Party 4 with Bowser Girl yesterday, and actually worked really, really well. I'm glad, because, like, you know, I wasn't sure what to expect, since even though, like, it was easy for us to, like, connect and everything, you know, connecting with two different people and someone who never used it before was definitely a concern, but we made it work and it was really, really fun. I'm surprised how just, it doesn't lag at all. Like, it doesn't seem to lag as much as you'd think it would be anyway. Okay. I see them in the distance over there. Bank expansion drive. I think that's used immediately. I think that's what Blizz said the other day. Okay, green was necessary. What is the multiplayer Donkey Konga stream? I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to play Donkey Konga. Honestly, whenever I've seen footage of Donkey Konga, I just don't seem interested in the game at all. It just seems like a game like it, and I don't mind rhythm games. Like, I've played Guitar Hero for a long time, but like, I don't know. Our location proximity right now is good. That's a good point too. That is something to consider as well. I know that Bowser Girl's like a couple of states away, but she's not like too far, so could have been still a fine connection. And again, it also depends on like a person's individual connection too. Either way, I was really impressed by it. Wait, who learned? Someone learned, like, a light attack. I'm actually curious about that really quick. Settings. Was it you? Oh, you have Ice Archery 3. We're learning that. Gale Storm over it too. Wait. Increases one foe's defense. This is it's basically the same, just whatever. Okay. It's not you. Not you. Not you. Right, I wanted to work on yours a little bit anyway. Let's see, 65 fire, physical, magical, power energy, magic, physical. I don't really need that. Was it you? No, it wasn't you either. Was it Growlmon? It was Growlmon. Oh my god. Definitely isn't that. I don't really use these, so let's go ahead and put Saint Knuckle 3 there. Let me look at yours again. You have a bunch of, like... Okay, whatever. Okay, I keep getting messages. What do I... Okay, Cherrymon's maxed. That is correct. Good. Are there any other messages I got? I think this got finished. Yeah, okay, so yeah, we're caught up. Okay, let me... I have green right now. Okay. Green. I want to say this is green as well. This is yellow. The other one's blue, because purple was not okay, according to that. Purple was just not okay. How'd they make it all the way over there without solving any of the puzzles? How about Jungle? I don't know, Odin. It's a game. It's a game on Wii, apparently, as well. Now that you bring it up. Oh right, video game logic, of course. So this is fire, you go there. You know what? That is probably true. That is probably what happened. Ringra, and if that is the case, I'm not happy about that. That's cheating. And I don't like that. Stop punching my bunny, ninja, yo! Just a statement I just made. Puzzle. What? Physical drain. I did copy it, right? I did. Okay. Sunamon is max. Not surprised, because they're both babies. They're both big babies. Baby, look at the baby. Stop. I don't know, I'm still not really a big fan of Angelmon, just because it's just like... It's just a normal bird, like... There's nothing wrong with birds, it's just... Yeah, Birdgemon's a fire bird, which is, you know, something. It's like just a bird. Okay, what Sukamon is this? Oh, Platinum. Right. I feel like it's more excusable for Biomon, just because Biomon is like just a very basic like rookie form. If that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even notice, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. EXP monster. I honestly didn't even notice that. Wow. The spider is nightmareful. Yeah, a little bit. That's from like the movie, the first Digimon movie. It goes alright, Ultima. I'm about to wrap up soon because I need to go to bed kinda early-ish for my job tomorrow. I'm going pretty well, and I did some weird side quests, but seems pretty normal for this game, apparently. We solved the puzzle! We did it! Did we just get a message while I press the button? No. So I'm gonna get down there before I save. Because we'll probably get an encounter before we... Yep, see? It's like I knew that was coming. Tush, tush, tush. Shine Guard DX. Sounds pretty cool. Hey, I got third on this board again when I need to get first. Damn you, Fortune Street. I might just turn it off for the night, because I've had it on like the last few nights trying to... This Thor turtle you have, yeah. Zudamon's pretty sweet. Okay, let's go down here. That looks like Under Zero. Yugo and the others must have made it already. Hurry it up, rebels. Let's go do this. You really outdone yourself, you little hellion. I'm just glad things haven't gotten any further than they have. Ah, Slim and Arata. You're coming with us too? You guys, hey, what gives? You're too late to stop me, you know. Oh, now I get it. You're gonna have me go in there first, take out the baddies, and then you waltz in and nab all the goodies for yourselves. You sneaky, no-good, rotten, manipulating cowards. I'm not letting you do that. No way, nuh-uh. Something like that. Geez, just calm down. I just don't want you anywhere near Under Zero. Whoa. That's... It's juicy meat on the bone for Jaja. For Jaja. Juicy meat. It's a legendary meat that only certain celebrities are allowed to eat. You want some? I know you do. Here you go. Yum, meat. Hey, where are you going? Wait up, you guys. She's so naive. This is why I say she's just a collection of single-celled organisms. Okay then. We've come this far. There's no turning back now. Along the way, I'll stop Yugo and the Zaxxons too. You with me, aren't you, Slim? No. Because we gotta do this. Do we though? Like, I don't know. I'm getting cold feet. Let's see. Okay, what kind of people are your friends? I feel like I answered that before. Do I want to do this now, or... I don't know, I'm having a... Wait, were there... Hold on. I feel like there were other messages. There were. The other day, Ryota gave me a bouquet of roses to celebrate my discharge. Wow, so what happened after that? Spoke to some kids your age today, their idea of family made me miss home a bit. Good old mom. Okay. So I want to say they just finished training here. I believe they did, so let's just do development then. Do I have 30 meat to feed everybody? I don't. Wow. That'll take a bit. Okay. Digimon. There's Cherrymon and Sunamon, I believe. Okay, well, we haven't done regular Gabumon yet. So I guess we'll do that now. He's also a fire type, so I need to put him in another thing. Cherrymon. Ooh. Okay, so I need to increase his cam. So for now, I'll just move him. To the bank. Can I bring anyone else over here now? Bring another Sunamon over. Guess I could bring Galgamon over. Have another one and get one of the other forms I didn't get. Yeah, let's do that. You Digimon, because he's fire type, and I want all the fire and electrics over here. Okay. I think that's all I need to do. I mean, I'm not gonna yell at you, but, like, you pretty much said it yourself. I don't exactly need that info. I could have figured that out, because... I mean, if it didn't increase after 20, I could have figured that out, basically. How should I do this? I guess I'll just put them on Farm Island 3, just because... I wouldn't really even call that the hard way. I would have figured that out just from playing. I honestly feel like I should stop here because I could see a big cutscene happening here. What? Oh, just these. These are my feelings. He cried and he ran off. What do you think? She doesn't even get it. No, I don't want people to tell me. That's the whole point of blind playthrough. Yeah, I'm gonna be smart and stop here. I don't want to start anything major. And see, this way, next time when I play, I'll be like, okay, I just move forward, and it's easy to figure out. Okay, so I think I am gonna stop here. Thank you for coming out, everybody. Appreciate it. Good fun, decent progress tonight. I'll play more of this next week on Saturday, obviously. Honestly, part of me does want to potentially do another session midweek, but I don't know. I actually, you know what? I'm not going to promise any of that because right now I need to focus on some YouTube stuff. I've been kind of behind on that, as I mentioned in my video today. But tomorrow I will be doing the Star Warrior Cup, so if you guys want to play some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Battle Mode, stop by around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and yeah, should be some good fun. And I'll have more information about my streams in the middle of the week later. Probably not going to raid anybody because it's late and I don't think anyone's really streaming anymore. Actually, oh, John's streaming. You know what? I'm going to raid John because he is doing a charity stream. He's doing Pac-Man Fever for Extra Life Charity. He's playing a bunch of Pac-Man games over the next bit of time, so we'll go raid him, see how he's doing. Raid. Some call me Johnny. Poison and daggers. No, no. But no, we'll do this. Pantsless Digimon. Okay, good night, everybody.